Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad to have you along on another ride along with the Mighty Gator Unleashed again. Sorry about this, trying to get my phone lined up here a little bit. Been doing a few videos here. Haven't done any videos in a while. Just kind of fell out with YouTube. I've realized we've lost our country, um, and this, that, and the other. So I'm just trying to enjoy a little bit of what I can here while we got a little time left before it's over, guys. And you might think I'm being sarcastic and joking, but we've lost our country. It's over, guys. But anyway, I got me another shotgun. I've done all kinds of gun activities since I last done a video. Um, YouTube is so frustrating to try to deal with to try to put a video up. They allowed no first. Uh, they don't allow you any freedom of speech. The First Amendment means nothing to YouTube, Google, um, and that's because they're owned by the same people that own Joe Biden. It's not easy. It's not hard to figure out what's going on. But anyway, oh, I like to share some of this stuff with you guys, and I enjoy doing these little gun reviews, sharing some gun experiences I've had, uh, doing anything I can to promote firearm safety, um, anything I can to promote people to fight for their Second Amendment rights, even though it's a losing battle. But we need to fight as long as we can. You know, we don't know what's going to happen down the road, but I've got one right here in my hands, guys, that is probably, it would be hard for me to choose anything over this as my favorite overall gun. This is I went and bought me, I bought my son a 20 gauge just like this last year for Christmas. Maybe 2020 for Christmas, somewhere through there. And if you watch my channel, you know I love single shot shotguns. Well, I hadn't thought about what was out there new, so I ran into those Stevens down there to the gun shop one day, and I got my son the 20 gauge, and it's just awesome. These are great guns. These are great guns. They use the choke system. Um, they've got the little ejector. When you break it down, it keeps you spent shell out. They come with sling mounts. They're already on there, and they're optic ready. $200 and some out the door. I mean, you can't beat them. Just one shot, you know. And I grew up hunting with a single shot shotgun, and it's just a blast. It's so much fun. Take this out and just do a little shooting, practice around, shoot some more beer cans or something, you know, in a good safe place. You know, anytime you shoot, you got to have a place that's totally safe to shoot. You know, you have to do that. The worst thing we can do as advocates for our gun rights is get out and be crazy and do ignorant things with our firearms. This is a single shot, 12 gauge shotgun. When I got it, I also got it came with it come with a super. I'm sorry, it come with a turkey choke, which is like a super full choke. And evidently, these were kind of set up at the dealership for the ideal of turkey hunting. Uh, well, I decided I was going to do everything with this. I want to deer hunt with it, turkey hunt, squirrel hunt. I'm going to do it all. So it came with my turkey choke. So I went and I bought me or actually the same day I bought it, I got a improved modified cylinder. I'm sorry, an improved modified choke. I'm still suffering from COVID, guys. Bear with me. Um, I can change this out, put this in it, and this is what I'm going to use to squirrel hunt with. Now, when I was a little boy, there wasn't all these screw-in chokes and stuff. You know, you had a shotgun, and it either had a modified barrel or a full choke barrel, or there was a cylinder bore barrel, I remember. And well, now they've come out with this. They keep adding to this stuff. They've got this. Evidently, this improved modified is between a modified and a full choke. And I remember when I was little, I always used a full choke to squirrel hunt with, but some of my friends used a modified barrel, and they done just as well. So this is between the two, so I really feel like this is going to be really good for squirrel hunting. So I got my squirrel hunting covered. Then I bought this cylinder bore choke. This is what you use to shoot a slug through. This is what they told me at the gun shop. And this is not stuff I'm really familiar with. Like I said, I never had this growing up. I always had My barrel, I never did until I got my Winchester 1300. But I never did nothing with it but squirrel hunt. So it always had a full choke in it. It's got the wind choke system. But anyway, this is such a great little setup, guys. Love this. I stuck this on it. This is a little bit snappy when you shoot it, but it's not. It's not as bad as you think it'd be. Just an absolute fantastic. I love it, guys. I love it. Now you may not like it. I don't want to build your hopes up, but if you get one of these, if you spend much time in the woods, and if you do, I'd recommend strongly getting you some good off tick repellent as well, because ticks are horrible and they will hurt you. But absolute fantastic shotgun. Just simple, just nothing to malfunction, break down. If you go squirrel hunting and you run into a mess of squirrels, you could, or a bunch of squirrels in a tree, you could get 3 squirrels. If you learn how to do it and watch, start at the bottom, go up. You could get more than 1 squirrel easily with these. Now you can't shoot this as fast as you can a semi-automatic or even a pump, but you could get to where you can work those pretty quick. And if you was to ever get in a situation where you need to shoot 10 rounds instead of 5, I don't know what you couldn't shoot 10 quicker in this than you could a pump. Time you took and put 5 shells in a pump and start shooting again, probably still be a little quicker, I guess. I don't know though. That'd be something to try, maybe. But these are just so much fun to get out playing around with. I bought this little optic for it off of Amazon, and I was skeptical about it. It was kind of cheap. Uh, it's worked just fine. You don't have to have much with this. It's just, I can't recommend enough if you're in the market for something for some hunting. I couldn't over recommend this. And I've got to where I leave all my old single shots down like this, so you don't wear that spring out, and that may not even be a thing. But in my mind, that thing's sitting there compressed all the time. It has to be hard on that. So that's how I do mine. This has a safety also. I saw people talk about this little gun. A lot of people don't like that. It works just fine. Uh, and I'll be honest with you, I think I actually like it. I like a safety on my pistols. You can't tell other people what to like, guys. It just don't work. I've always said that on my videos. You have to do what you are comfortable with. God, I'd kill for a drink of water right now. But anyway, not staying good, guys. Man, I just can't get away from it. I'm still leaning towards my old Taurus. I put a laser on it. Pretty cool. But that's all it is. It's not something I would use if the shit ever hit the fan. I'm not going to start screwing around with that laser trying to hit something. Oh, the little Taurus G3C though, it's just been an absolute fantastic performer for me. So anything works, I stick with it. Keep in mind, that's not a gun that I'm going to put 10,000 rounds through either. I have put I put a few rounds through it now. I've probably put 300 rounds through that gun or more. I've lost track of where I'm at on that gun. But anyhow, it's been flawless. It's just been perfect. After the first time I shot it, my front sight was loose. Also, guys, I've got a gun in every corner just about. It's an old Mossberg shotgun. Old 12 gauge pump shotgun. Keep it leaned up right here where my downstairs study's at. Because we live in a society today, boys, that you just don't ever know when they're going to come and try to take everything you got. It's getting worse every day. We can't do nothing about that, though, guys. Stevens Model 301 12 gauge shotguns, these old single shots. I would give them a total thumbs up. I would highly recommend anybody that was interested in doing some hunting or just getting out and playing around shooting. Any young people, just a great beginner gun. You might want to get them a 20 gauge if they're small and physical size stuff. 20 gauge be a little easier to shoot. You can get a 410, whatever you want in it, but I like the 12 gauge myself. But that's all I got, guys. I just wanted to bring that to the channel. And again, I think that's just a great looking gun. I think that's a great looking gun, and this is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite firearms, guys. I love it. Hope everybody has a great day, guys. Pray for our country. Pray for our world. Oh, we could pray for the chance. We could pray for some unity in this country. I don't see it happening for many years, and a lot of hardships and struggles. People have to go through hardships and struggles before they come together. Sadly, but I may be wrong. I've been wrong before. I hope I am wrong. I hope people can come together. See you next video, guys.